32 years old, top 6 in the world. Very articulate on the mic as well, we must say. Inside out, right away on the approach to the net. Leia has come close a few times to beating Anna Leigh in recent history, too. Had match point on her paddle in Texas a couple of years ago. Had the winning formula, couldn't pay it off. And it's a new year.
1-0.
You don't get any warm-up matches, though, ahead of playing Anna Leigh in a progression draw format, which might be a factor. That's why for Anna Leigh Waters.
Very good serve by Lea Jansen here.
Big serve, get to the net. Leia told us on the mic, no mysteries as to what her strength is in singles.
So well.
And she's very aware that her backhand side is not the strength for her. It's big forehands. Wow. Drop volley and a beauty. Lea Jansen in control to start game 1.
Quick thinking on her feet for that drop shot.
What a start for Lea Jansen.
$3-0.
That's deep. Anna Leigh Waters. No warm-ups for her this morning either. And this is a quarterfinal now, but we've seen it in finals several times. This matchup, big serve will do it for Anna Leigh Waters, who is fighting for another milestone this weekend. It's in doubles, looking for that 50th career women's doubles title. Playing with Anna Bright. I don't see anyone beating them this tournament nor in the near future. 151 career titles to Waters' name. She also has 34 triple crowns and could do it here. It's just wild.
These are some insane numbers.
Right, put that into perspective for us as a player that had to battle to get to a final. And you were proud of that result.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it's hard to do it in one event. To do it in 3 events consistently all the time. I mean, I can't even put myself in that situation because I've never done it. So it's just so impressive by her. And to keep doing it, too. It's unbelievable. I feel like even winning more than losing is already hard.
Right, exactly, yeah. I mean, something wild, like 13 matches. That's the only amount of matches that Anna Leigh has lost in her singles career. She's been a pro for 6 years now, officially on the PPA Tour. Nice volley from Waters again. Inside out of the air. It's a shot that Colin Johns years ago said he envied as part of Waters' game.
1-4. Point.
And slowly but surely, Anna Leigh Waters climbing back in. What does Lea Jansen need to get back to here on the return?
Yeah, I think she needs to be going for bigger targets. She missed a couple of returns, maybe going for too much.
2-4.
So yeah, just sorry.
Drop volley, Jansen to the net. Her strength, and Waters sends it wide. Lea Jansen back to serve. So expect a heavy serve. Where are you targeting the third if you're Lea Jansen?
Yeah, I know it's tough, right, on Anna Leigh, but I would say maybe going body, maybe going to the forehand. Sorry, the backhand. I like the dippers better too. She covers the net so well. Going fast and hard sometimes is not the best option on her.
So take a little off of it, find the angle.
Yeah, kind of
the midcourt.
Yeah, kind of how Catherine does with the forehand.
2-4.
I'm sure there is a winning strategy against Anna Leigh because she figures it out quicker than you do and somehow finds a way to use it against you. And Leia talked about it, the pressure you feel playing Anna Leigh. She gets to the net faster than anybody and on balls that anyone else in the field will not take the approach on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Point. Referee timeout. Have challenge of the out call. Result of the rally is 4-4. We'll proceed to video review.
Quick challenge here from Lea Jansen. If it stands, it's tied up at 4. If not, ball back to Lea Jansen at 4-3. I'll take a closer look at it of women that have done it more than twice. Anna Leigh is hard to beat, and Lea Jansen, one of 3 players to have done that. Waters, I would love to know what her numbers are after calling a timeout. The percentage of the time that she either wins the point or gets the ball back on her side. It's got to be something like 95%.
5-6.
If you can use, you can strategize good timeouts, it can do a lot of good for you.
It's wide. Strong come on from Jansen. Ball back to the world number 6. And so much of it for Waters is the expectation of winning every single point. If she misses a ball, she's almost frazzled. And Lea Jansen putting on a show so far, looking to go up 2 here. Oh, what a drop.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
Oh, my. Felt like a drive, and yet it dropped inside the kitchen.
Yeah, just a very fast roller, almost like a drip.
How do you get that, though? I mean, like, I've seen a drip before, but not like this.
Yeah, it's a lot of wrist snap, in my opinion.
And it gets on you so much quicker than the average drip, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tie game, 6 apiece.
6-6.
Wow, Jansen does what she can to keep her return to the middle, and then Waters still finds an angle off of it.
Yeah, it's a very, very good backhand. I wonder if she should be going to the forehand, especially when she's feeling it.
Who? Lea going to Annalise forehand? Or?
To Annalise forehand, yeah.
7-6.
Short return, it's still alive.
Point.
2-point lead, swings to Waters' side, and Lea Jansen will call the timeout after having control of this one, slowly slipping away as Waters climbs ahead by 2 after calling her timeout, trailing by just 1 at 6-5. Much different looking scoreline. We'll see what gives at the grand finale of this one. Of San Clemente, and she's terrorizing Lea Jansen right now, who had a good lead most of the way through this game 1. And then Waters paints the sideline for another.
She's getting to some rhythm now with that backhand.
Seems like she's always in rhythm on the backhand. When is she not? Another look.
9-6.
And it's on the run half the time too, so poised.
That's the most impressive part. Because anyone can hit it just static, but the moment you're in the move and running around and finding angles like that, very difficult.
She's almost better on the run, I would say.
Yeah.
Game point for Waters. Nice return from Jansen. More of that. This one will be required of Jansen to come back into this one. Side out.
It's a good forehand volley put away by Lea Jansen right now. There it is.
6-10.
Wow. A little lofty from Jansen. Throws her arms in the air in disgust of that shot. Game point number 2 here for Waters.
10-6.
Wow.
Point game 11-6. Change out.
Another blistering backhand attack from Leigh Waters. Takes the first 11. How much does that hurt if you're Lea Jansen on the other side? It felt like you played a pretty good game and had control of it most of the way through.
Yeah, especially having a good start like that, right? You feel like you have the chance of just kind of closing it out. But the tough part playing Leigh is that the longer the game goes, the better she gets, right? So that's where it just gets very difficult. But you know, let's see if she can get a good start here and kind of keep it rolling. But tough to do against Leigh.
Waters will start off with the serve in game 2.
Also,
gonna punch. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that I believe Leigh has the better side now, too.
That's what Catherine said earlier. A little wind at your back on the side Waters is on. which means you don't have to swing through it as hard, and she's got a masterful touch shot to start. Winner of this one will face Judith Castillo in tomorrow's semifinal. Took out Caitlin Christian, the 3 seed. Big win for Judith. Beautiful play by Lea Jansen. And the blockbuster update, or upset I should say, so far in the women's singles draw was Kate Fahey, losing earlier this morning to Catherine Parento in 3. Over on Grandstand, it's Paris Todd and Brooke Buckner squaring off to fill out that semifinal portion of the draw. That return is deep from Waters. Todd and Buckner are tied up 7 apiece in game 1. You can catch the action on Pickleball TV.
1-1. Side out.
Seems like Leah's a little bit unsure about that call.
1-1. Point.
Relentless pressure from Leigh.
To say the least.
2-1.
And again, loads up like it's a heavy drive, takes a little pace off of it. Such heavy topspin, the ball gets on you so quick.
Yeah,
I don't see any other female that's able to do that.
Yeah, especially with the change of pace. The first one was, you know, nice and not flat, but hard, and the second one was a dipper.
Side out.
She wanted that one.
Yeah, she did. She's a perfectionist. She wants every single one. Like, does not even want to give up a point.
Yes, she does.
That's how competitive she is in it. I can't imagine that's
1-3.
an easy default to get to when you're winning as regularly as she is.
Side out.
Another look. Waters opts to take it out of the bounce, off the bounce instead of out of the air.
3-1.
Feathery touch from Jansen off her paddle. But how does she string together more of those points?
I think you got to go for broke right here. I mean, you were up, you were playing well, hitting deep shots with a lot of pace. You might as well just keep going. It's hard. It's hard to play tentative against Leigh because you have to be so perfect, but that's what it takes.
Side out.
I'd like to see some top spin right there if possible.
3-1. Point, timeout, receiver, 4-1.
Quick timeout taken by Lea Jansen as Waters continues to jump ahead in game 2, 4-1. So far, Jansen frustrated at her bench, and Leigh Waters pushing Lea Jansen to full contention here on Humana Championship Court. We'll be right back with more. Pickleball champion DJ Young, and Leigh Waters has scored 10 of the last 11, make it 11 of the last 12 here against Lea Jansen.
5-1.
Just masterful. No other words. Walks it off and makes it look easy. She's sitting on the forehand like, okay, here it comes. And off we go.
I understand the frustration because I actually feel like Lea has been playing well.
Right, exactly.
I don't think she's doing anything wrong. It's just Leigh is playing better.
Silky volley from Jansen. Tracks down the lob, and it's good. What a get. You could feel the wind pulling up on it slightly. Great adjustment there by Jansen.
Yeah, very good drop and very good lob.
1-6.
And for Waters, Jansen claims another point.
Yeah, well-constructed point by Lea. Very good.
Two, 6.
What an angle from Waters again. Catches Lea Jansen in transition. Picks her spot perfectly. Side out from Waters.
6-2. Point.
Nice return.
What's interesting to me is everyone talks about Annalie's backhand, what she can do with it, but her ability to get to the ball and her ability to just do it well all the time and getting there so fast is what allows her to be able to hit that shot consistently. And people don't talk enough about that, in my opinion.
So it's the footwork.
The footwork
that dazzles you. Yeah, I mean, could have went.
Never goes away.
It must not in that family. Football called by on Emily Waters, I think. Lea Jansen was going to challenge it if it was on her. Howard informed her that it was not on her.
Very good hands by both of them.
2-8.
Big gust of wind coming through the center of the courts. Ball back to Waters. Do you know who that women's doubles win was against, by the way? Leigh and Annalie Waters winning in Daytona Beach in December?
I do not know.
Yes. Really good women's doubles team.
Was it Hannah, Bright, and Rachel?
Nope. Rachel was not a part of that event.
But
Georgia
Anna
and Tyra Black.
Oh, wow. Yeah, super impressive. Super, super impressive.
Two.
Shimmying a bit, could go anywhere with it, and decides to go cross court.
Match point.
Match point.
Then again, I just don't think she's doing anything wrong. It's just very, very clean playing by Annalie Waters.
10-2.
Oh, what a get from Jansen. She's still in it.
So good. Very good anticipation from that forehand side.
That was an epic play. Fights one match point off.
2-10.
Long way to go. Goodness, out of the air and finds that angle from the midcourt.
Yeah. Then again, it's a very good volley by Lea, but Annalie's just on top of it.
Match point number 2 for Annalie Waters. Nice ball. Lea Jansen lures Annalie into the cat and mouse. Buries it to the corner.
Point.
Another point, one at a time in this scenario, right?
Yeah, and I feel like that's also been one of the few times that she's gone to the forehand. So, hopefully she can keep it up and keep going to that spot.
On the third?
Yeah,
on
the approach shot. Yeah. There it goes.
Oh, what a drop! Beautiful point from Jansen. One more, and Annalie's taking a timeout.
Yeah, she is. Towel first.
Timeout receiver, 4-10.
And there it is. That was 1 point shy of my prediction. Waters will take the timeout early, and she tends to do that to take the wind out of your sails. We'll see if Lea Jansen can continue the run. She'll serve. I feel like I'm hitting a really good big first volley, as you've pointed out many times, and she's still getting passed on it. So feeling like she has to drop right now. I'd love to get your thoughts after this point unfolds.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. Like, I just don't feel like she's doing anything wrong. She's hitting good first volley, she's hitting good serves and good returns. It's just Anna Leigh gets on top of the ball really quick, and you just have to be on it from the get-go. I feel like she's playing well, though.
Match point number 3 here for Anna Leigh Waters. Clean strike and a winner for Anna Leigh Waters. She is moving on to the semifinal rounds to meet. The world #1 continues to shine here in Southern California. The defending champ from just a year ago is on her way to another semifinal appearance. 151 career titles to her name and counting. Hannah Johns is with Anna Leigh Waters after a big sweep over Lea Jansen in their 28th meeting.
That's right. You have seen this matchup so many times before. Lea Jansen, one of the few players to ever take you down. What did it feel like to take the court against her again today?
Yeah, for sure. I actually lost to Lea on this court like 3 years ago, I think. So I always, you know, if it's the same facility, kind of think about it a little bit more. I think I was thinking about it a little too much in the first game, just trying to make my shots too perfect. And then my mom was like, just be you out there, AL. So, yeah, but thank you to the crowd. It's a Friday. This is amazing. I always love it in singles. I feel like in doubles, energy matters, but in singles, I think it matters most. So thank you guys so much for being out here this week, and I'm looking forward to this weekend.
Well, it's an incredible streak that you've amassed. You've gone over a year without a single loss in singles. That is so incredible. What do you do at home and off court to contribute to that record?
Yeah, I actually don't train singles as much as people may think, just because I feel like at the tournaments we're playing so many matches and I warm up so much before my singles match. So when I get home, I'm like, I feel like if I just grinded the singles, my body would just totally fall apart. So I honestly think that's been one thing that's been helping me. I also feel like this past year, if I haven't felt 100%, I just don't play the tournament, because I feel like why I put myself in a position if I don't feel 100%. So this week I'm feeling 100%, and I'm super excited to be out here crushing some pickleballs out there.
Well, not everyone knows, but you've been playing since you were a little girl, about 10 years old, I think. And how important is it to take breaks out throughout the course of your long career? I was talking to your mom. When you guys go home between tournaments, you mainly just stay at home, do fun stuff. You don't really train because you're on the road so much, playing so much.
Yeah, for sure. I like to take the first couple days off, completely off. I think I have like 80 steps on my phone some days, which is pretty bad, but I'm just out here grinding. So when I get home, I just need to relax. But yeah, like you said, I played Lea like 28 times. I think my first singles tournament ever, I played Lea. So it's just awesome to see that we were both, you know, keeping up our singles games. I think she's working really hard out there. She's still an amazing player. So yeah, it's just been a great ride. A lot of singles matches in my career, but hoping for many more.
Congratulations, moving on to the semifinals. Mish.
Hannah, thanks so much. Anna Leigh Waters will be back in action in